you can now see a chart known as EuroCAD. And the reason I want to show you EuroCAD is because there was a massive move on Thursday and Friday, as you would expect, given the Fed said something. I'm not sure they said exactly what the market reacted to, but that's my point of view. What didn't happen, in my humble opinion, was there are a couple of pairs that actually didn't break ranges. There are a whole stack of pairs that did. But in my opinion, there were two pairs that didn't break ranges. This is one of them, EuroCAD. Now, you might think, okay, opens and close here and a big breakout on that. I see that just a little bit differently because I can also see this horizontal level running through here that is very, very clear to me. If I look at the daily chart on EuroCAD, I see that we are still in that range. And that really does interest me, because if I combine that with my thought process that says the market overreacted to this news, then I can see, and especially Ainslie's analysis on oil just now, in that, okay, if we go into $100, we go into $100, but if we go into $79 or $80, then this makes make more sense than just the chart. To my mind, although it is a massive and big engulfing bar, it's only reached this level, which is significant to my mind. So I won't be looking to trade this long tomorrow or Tuesday or even Wednesday. What I will be looking to do or looking to find is something that tells me this is about to go back where it belongs, and that is down here to the bottom of the range. So EuroCAD, to my mind, okay, it's not a buy, it's not a sell right now, but if it comes off this high, it comes off this double top even on a 4-hour chart and gives me a lower high, then I'll be more than willing to trade that short down to and back into this range. And don't forget, we've been in this range now since the 10th of May. Actually, I thought it was more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. It's enough to tell me that that range is strong. And for that reason, I will definitely be looking for this to come back into the range and trade it short. Now, if it breaks these highs, so if it goes again, comes back and retests them, then I've got a reason to change my thought process. But at this very moment, I don't have a reason to change my thought process. Same with pound Swissy. Now, pound Swissy on the weekly chart has delivered a big reversal on the previous two bars, yes. But again, if you go back to the daily chart, look at the range. The range is very, very clear. And it's been, this one's even longer, right? We've been in this range since, let's go to here, April, the 12th of April. So all of these highs, these failed breakouts, if you like, may be repeating themselves. So to my mind, again, pound Swissy is going to be not a buy just yet, but potentially a sell. Now, I can see maybe some of you are thinking, yeah, that's true. I get that. And I can't find an argument against it right now, except to say that there's a little hint of I guess a slingshot scenario, but we won't go there because that's a different ball game. We won't go into my personal strategy, but to my mind, this is a strong level to bounce off, and I'll be looking for a lower high in here somewhere. That's a daily chart. 4-hour will maybe give it to us a little bit earlier, but I'll be looking for a lower high in this vicinity to trade pound Swissy short. Now, let's get to those that did reverse. Now, a lot of pairs did reverse on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, or Thursday and Friday for most of us. But there were only two, interestingly, there were only two key reversals, in my humble opinion. And, sorry, three. Pound yen, Euro Swissy, and Swissy yen. Interestingly, the Swissy is involved in two of those, and pound yen the other. And if you look at yen Swissy, you're thinking, okay, risk on, risk off currencies. These are clearly risk off currencies. the Swissy and the yen, yet the yen absolutely overpowered, if you like, the Swissy as a result of that. Well, potentially as a result of what the Fed said. But this one here is interesting but not compelling. And the reason it's not compelling is I really don't have anything to tell me that this was coming in terms of, okay, we're ready to go short and short and short and short. And what I mean by that is, where's the double top? Where's the bearish engulfing bar? Where's the head and shoulders? Where's all of those signs that I look for before I look to trade this in the opposite direction? And they're simply not there. Not even on the daily chart, any chart you go back to. This was clearly just a reaction of the market to an announcement that, to my mind, was false, but we won't go there again, right? But Thursday and Friday bars are extremely bearish, without question. They have, however, stopped at a significant support level. So I believe that tomorrow, south is not the way to go. But don't just jump in here and say, okay, scalp. I'm not a scalper, but gee whiz, I reckon this is a reasonable option to go to trade this long until you get a lower high, which is not there yet. So that's one of them. Euro Swissy is the other. Massive bullish engulfing bar on the weekly chart and a key reversal bar. Now, as you can probably see by this chart, I was fortunate enough to actually catch this. I'm kind of the opinion that this has got more to go than does the previous chart that we just looked at, pound yen. So I'd be looking for anything to buy here, any retracement on this big move, bullish engulfing bar. It's also a key reversal bar. If we got go back to the daily chart, it's probably more clear. If we come back and retest that level right there, I think that's an excellent buying opportunity. And I don't think I'd stop buying this for a while. I think this has got a fair way to go till we reach these highs around about 111. So we've got a good, strong move, in my opinion, available to us here, taking profit at these levels. The last one I'm looking at is Swissy yen. I just mentioned it. Hell, is that a reversal bar or is it not? It's a key reversal bar on the weekly chart, and completely untradeable as far as I'm concerned. But it does point, it really does point to what's about to happen next. Interesting when you look at, and gee, I wish we could get rid of this 215 bar, 2015 bar would be really, really nice, because it would make the chart a whole lot easier to read. I can't trade that, but I think it's a definite pointer to what may happen next. I'd be extremely surprised if we don't get an inside bar in the coming week. So it's next week, and I'm pointing towards next week. This time next week, if I look at this chart and we've got an inside bar sitting here, I would trade the inside bar and I would trade it short. But I'm not suggesting that you trade it short right now. I'm not suggesting you trade it long right now. I'd wait for that inside bar to occur, and then I think we're in a very, very good chance to trade this short, which indicates, or which the key reversal bar does indicate. Wow. Okay, we've completely blown the show to pieces in terms of its normal structure. But as I said before, that's very much because there's an event going on, and most of our traders are involved in that at the moment. But we hope you've gleaned something from the show, and you can take it away and hopefully during the coming week make some money from it. If not, just take it on board and use it at your discretion. Thank you very much to Shukri, Ainslie and Julian for coming in and sharing their expertise as always. Helen, thank you so much for you and your comments. I'm sorry I can't answer them all. It's not that format of show. And of course, thank you to Simon as well, anyone who contributed in the chat box. And Lionel, thank you very much indeed for being part of the show as well. We'll look forward to 100,000 shows, well, almost that throughout the week. And if you're not aware of what they are, Actions to Wealth on all the social channels will tell you what we're doing throughout the week, and we look forward to seeing you through some of those. Have a wonderful week. Hope it's profitable for you, and we look forward to catching up at the same time